Welcome into the WBC arena. We've been waiting a long time to see these two get it on. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
It's action night.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it. He'll square off against Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 206 centimeters tall with a reach of 216.
I'll always go for reach every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's gonna touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you gotta look out for that.
And yes, he is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali. The Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like this man.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
Well, the table is set. It's time to eat. Here we go.
This bout is scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only three-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
The wait is over.
All right.
The speaking stopped. The fight begins.
I want you to
now,
protect yourself at
let's
all
get the
times.
answers.
And what I say you must obey. Good luck.
These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. That left shot lands. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? He just misses with that big right hand. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Just gets out of the way of that left hand. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
He got out of the way of that right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start just stick. Just get.
Who's going to be the first one to get clipped? He caught him with a left hook. The referee not going to... Clearly, that's not allowed. Missed him with that upper... What are they thinking? That's clearly illegal. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
And he misses with the left uppercut. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Trying to answer back. It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
If you're in there with a guy so big in front of you, you've got to be smart. You've got to use your smarts and use that skill. This is what you've prepared for. You've got to negate that jab, let it ride past you and push his own weight on him.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Don't get the jab and don't get carried away.
On to the third. Perfect punch. There's a right hand. That left hand misses. Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? That left lands. He's got to get out of there. Looks like they've shaken it off. A very... Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Here we go to the fourth round. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when it catches.
They score with that left hand. Big right hand just misses. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? That one lands. He misses with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Goes 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work.
Who's going to be the first one to get caught? A big left, but doesn't score with it. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
So his offense gets stifled there by a clinch. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. Why aren't they defending? And he misses with that jab. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. These two fighters promised us great action. They didn't give it to us in that round.
Just a little fact finder, that's all it was.
Set him up, but he'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. Stick on.
Let's start the 6. Good left hand. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. That one will count. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Through the hook, didn't land. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Mix it up, body and head. Be smart, change your angle. One.
Who's going to be the first one to get clipped? Right punch. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. They both want the knockout. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. That punch lands. Good one. Oh, that punch. This fighter has tested their very close round with 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
That's it. Start just stick.
Who will be buzzed first? Oh, and they just got their bell rung. He misses with that jab. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He missed with that jab. Good punch. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be straight. Don't give it.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? That's another scoring shot. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. They just missed with that big right hand. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
That punch landed. Another scoring shot there. By the way, so final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. I don't know about you, Johnny, but I'm getting a little bit sleepy.
Come on, give him a break.
The jab working nice. Goes 1, 2 straight down. No, we can't miss it. Great work.
And there's the bell for round 10. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
He just misses with that jab. Oh, what a punch! This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. That punch scores. Did well to get out of the way of that right uppercut. And he fails to score with that left hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now in this first minute. Had round, but we don't.
Who will be buzzed first? There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
That left scores. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
And he just missed with that left jab. And he will hold here, and good thing he did because he was getting beaten up.
You can't do that too often because the referee is eventually going to start.
This round could go either way, 10 seconds to go. Both fighters unwilling to engage in that round, a bit surprised.
No, keep your eye on the ball. This is where you get knocked out. Don't close your eyes now.
Keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
On to the 12th. So close with that uppercut. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close rounds.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. Solid punch. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the...
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
That was super tight. I dread being a judge.
Mix it up, body and head, be smart, change your angle. He's gone.
Do your business.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
That's it. Start just stick
And box.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Good 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
Let's go.
despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The judges have spoken, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.